Well, hi Aries, welcome to Quickie Tarot. As you notice, I've changed the format. Don't know how long, we'll get the feedback. Leave me feedback if you like. But I want you to see the cards, I want you to hear me, and so I'm hoping this is better for everyone. So, let's get started. Let's find out, what is my ex thinking? What is my ex thinking for Aries, please? Aries, you're a fire sign, in case you didn't know. What is my ex thinking? What is my ex thinking? Please give me more cards for this reading, universe. What is my ex thinking for our Aries people? Please. What is my ex thinking for our Aries people? We have enough cards to get started. So let's get started. Okay. So the overall energy of this reading, Aries, is the Four of Cups. This is, if the ex were to come back, they think that you would refuse their offer. And I think you would refuse their offer. I think that's why this is in the center of the reading right now. You're thinking, you may not refuse it for good, but right off the bat, you would definitely have doubts about it. So let's read on. Let's find out more about this. Up here is Temperance. This is in your main energy. This is the card of Sagittarius. But this is the universe trying to work to make things happen the way the universe wants them to happen. They want you to have this special connection. They want you to have a beautiful home, a loving family. Look at the 1111. That's a spiritual card in this deck. So we have two spiritual cards right next to each other. We have your guardian angels, the universe working on your behalf to try to get you here. This is what you want. You've waited. You've put in a lot of time to trying to make this happen for yourself. The universe knows that. So you did a lot of waiting. You probably put a lot of time into this past relationship, a lot of work into it, and you were waiting for things to come to fruition in this relationship. But the card of waiting is still here. Then under Temperance, we have the Six of Swords. This is in both your energies. What do you think about that? So this is moving away from these rocky waters down here into these calmer, more peaceful waters. But as you can see, this figure is not alone. So this is in both your energies, like I said. This is right under Temperance. I think Temperance wants you guys to work this out. That's what it feels like. But we have this Four of Cups right in the middle, and I think they're feeling you'd refuse a love offer if they were to come back in, and I think you might at first anyway refuse a love offer if it were to come back in. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles. This is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But more importantly, this is actually analyzing each other. This is okay for you. This is under the Seven of Pentacles. The waiting. You waited. You're still analyzing what happened or you want to know what they were thinking. You want to know. Your mind is still on your ex a lot here. And you still hold your ex pretty close and dear, even though you might refuse that offer. You got tired of waiting. You really did. Look at the pentacles. You're like, I kept waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. That's part of the problem here. So, under the Six of Swords, we have the Page of Cups. This is in their energy. So this is a cup of love. This is a tainted, this is a small, tiny cup of love. So it feels like when they offered you love before, see, there's those rocky kind of waters here. There's those rocky kind of waters here. It's like they didn't mean it, okay? They didn't really mean it when they were trying to make you feel like they loved you. Really, in that love offer, there's a fish in it. So there could be Pisces in somebody's chart here. But that cup wasn't really real. That's why the relationship was so rocky. That's why all this time was clicking by all the time. But remember, Temperance is trying to work. They're trying to make something happen here. So next to the Page of Cups, we have the King of Swords. This is air energy. They may have air in their chart too. So they may have earth, they may have air, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. They be male or female on both cards, the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Swords. But more importantly, this is truth and clarity. They're thinking about coming forward with truth and clarity, having a conversation with that sword there, a truthful conversation, a clear conversation. And they're thinking about offering you a cup that's not tainted with a fish, a real cup of love. This card, this Knight of Cups, is right under the Queen of Pentacles, the thinking about you card, because they can't get you off their mind. The truth is, they think that you might refuse that offer if they were to come forward. But it looks like they really want to, and I think they will. Universe, give us more cards, please, for Aries reading here, please. What is going on here? What's the ex thinking? What's on their mind, please? It goes up here. What is the ex thinking? What is, oh my gosh, yes. Okay. More cards. More cards. So, here we have the Two of Wands. The ball's in your court. The ball is going to be in your court. They're going to come forward and they're going to make that offer anyway. They're going to take a chance. All right? And then it's going to be up to you what happens. You have the world in your hand. So what happens in your world, it's going to end up being up to you. They're going to come forward. We have the Death card here. This is the end of the old ways. The old ways. The fish, the tainted cup of love. Whatever the old ways were, the not being truthful and clear about their feelings. The end of the old, the beginning of the new. They want to start fresh. They want to move forward. It's right next to the Wheel of Fortune. The universe is helping them. The universe. We got Temperance up here. Temperance is trying to make this happen. They're trying to bring the two of you back together so you can be at this Four of Wands with the ex. This Death card is the card of Scorpio. They could have Scorpio in their chart someplace, or you could. But more importantly, it is the energy of moving forward, and it's right next to the Wheel of Fortune, which is the universe, which has their hand to their back, and they're pushing them along. Like, you know, this is the way you're supposed to go. This is the way you're meant to go according to the universe, and we're trying to get you there. They're going to come forward and offer stability and security. As you can see, there's that pentacle right next to the Queen of Pentacles. They can't get you off their mind. They want to offer you something tangible here. That's what's in this cup. That's why they want to move forward here. They're thinking about a commitment with you, seriously. And then this pentacle right here is going to be that world that you're holding in your hand, and it's going to be totally up to you what happens next. So Aries, that was your reading. And thank you so much for watching Quickie Tarot.